Hey y'all, it's me again. I got a real interesting video for y'all today. Um, Basically, we need to rethink Bible characters. I mean, a lot of people look up to David, the second king of Israel, and a lot of people think he would be a really cool person. But here's my thing. You know him because of how the Bible talks about him. You know about him because his story has already been told. Well, if you were actually living at the time that he lived, you might not think all that about him. You might think he was a snot-nosed little punk kid. Or you might have cast him aside because you were thinking that he was mentally ill or, something like that. You might have been like, oh, this snot-nosed kid thinks he's gonna be king of Israel one day. I mean, look at how his brothers treated him when he showed up on the battlefield. Because his dad sent him out there to take meat and cheese to the warriors. His brother was like, what are you doing out here? Anyway, the way I understand it, he was basically saying, who do you think you are coming out here like you are? Abraham is another one. Everybody thinks of Father Abraham as this old dude that, and yeah, again, Rob Skiba said, and I agree with, yeah, he got that way. Everybody does. It's allowed to get older and older. But we need to think about him as like the younger guy, too. We forget that this dude took, 318 top people and went and kicked some major booty. Samson. Everybody pictures Samson as being this muscle-bound, dude. But you gotta think, man. If he was as muscle-bound as everybody makes him out to be, people wouldn't have been asking him, where does your strength come from? They would have assumed that his strength came from his big old muscles instead of his hair. They wouldn't have been like, hey, where's your strength come from? You gotta think, man, this dude might have been pretty scrawny. This dude might have been pretty, very, shall we say, outcasted, like, think of the person that you would not want to be around, and he was probably that type of person. An outcast, the type that no one wanted to hang out with, and, the girls thought was a creeper, and, I mean, look at Moses. He was a murderer. Everybody was like, oh, who died and made you king of Israel, basically. We need to rethink these people. We need to start looking at stuff in a way that, you know, we see them as real people, not just a story. Because they were real people. They are real people. I hope that I've given you something to think about. Because I'm going to continue thinking on this path. So, peace, love, and chicken grease.